Okay.
Yeah. So you see also. Not a problem. So you see, change. Click right also. Properties. Also, you can add a picture. So go on browse, for example.
Yeah.
Go into my desktop. It's here NTPC. For example. Photo. Yeah. No, not this. Take this one for one here, for example. Yeah. No, it's siphon. Sorry, browse.
Use iPhone.
And go down. Go down.
11.
Again. I take many pictures. And take one, for example.
Yes.
Okay.
Select.
Oh.
Okay.
Yes.
And you will see when we are going to print it in PDF, there will be a picture.
We show all the report, right?
Now, also you want to change the name of the site. You go on this, on.
Click right.
Click right, yeah.
Location.
Rename, sorry.
Rename.
Well, it's the same. Also, you can.
Okay.
The one is important, yeah. Which one?
Yes, which one? Correct.
Maybe there is reach 2.
Yeah, risk 2 is just the where we did this morning.
So it's okay. So just to show you, you can change it if you want. Directly, if you want all the sounding, directly export project. Yes, make a test if you want.
The
Yeah.
export.
So he say, well, put it on my desktop also.
Click project.
So you here. Okay. See.
Rename?
No.
No, just sorry, go on. I made a mistake. But it's all good, we are going to see. It's not what I wanted to make. I made a mistake, but this is, you see, .prg project. This is the geosprint file. So I mean, this file, if you have made the test and you want to send him, for example, and you want to work with his computer, and he needs the file, you will have to send this file to him. And now for Excel, sorry, come back in geosprint. And it's project and export sounding. Sorry, I made a mistake. Export soundings. And then you choose the sounding. If you want all, then you
Export file.
the same browse in my desktop, for example. That's one, yeah. File name.
Receiver. Đi ra đừng format pháp đừng CSS type. Keep your
Yeah.
Give me by print Excel way na.
It's just the exportation, direct exportation will be a .txt, and then you need to open with
ได้แล้วเปิดเลยนะไอ้ละเข้าไปหาตัวนี้
Right.
Sorry.
Yes, you're right. He's right. Go. Sorry.
Come back again.
Next project. Yeah.
Okay.
Export project.
Receiver.
No, first choose where. Browse. Yeah.
เลือกก่อนเลือกก่อน
เลือกก่อนเลือก location.
Browse. You must tell him where first. So on my desktop, give a name. What you want.
Check.
Okay. Save. And then export. Right. Okay. You can reduce now. And where is it?
There.
That's the file. Okay. So if you want to open with Excel is
ไม่วันนี้จะเปิด Excel เลย
Notepad to Excel.
you can open the file if you want.
ลอง
No, open this one first. Go double click. Open. Yeah, sorry. And so if you go down, you will have all the soundings, and after you've got them with Excel.
Every humming. This?
Everywhere.
Yeah.
Everywhere. So it means, for example, yes, let's go down, for example, but we've got this information also in geosprint. The last one, for example, People, you see the number of blow,
Mm.
more than 400.
Hit.
ก็ได้ตอบจากบ้านไม่บอกว่า400 กว่าบาท
Can we try to export to KML?
No, I don't have
No, I mean when you export to KML.
So fichier, yeah, fichier, just yes. Ouvrir, open, yeah, open.
เวลาเก่งเลยเดี๋ยวสับนะ
เลื่อนตัวสี
Sorry,
สีเหลื
you
อง
must
นะ
know this computer.
ปักเควร์
You must
บอลรูปอย่างนั้น
โอ้ตัวสุด
ปัก
เรา
เคว
วิ่ง
ร์
good in desktop and
www
มันนี่ตำแหน่งเกี่ยวกับตัวนี้
yes,
on
and
file
file,
on
yeah.
file okay
เป็น text file or file
Tous les fichiers, yeah, all files, that's it. Normally, yes.
yes
Yes.
Yeah, open here, sorry. So this is, you can say, okay.
เนาะ
แป้งเลย
ปาเลยปาเลย
ตัวรุ่มนี่เลยตัวสีเขียวๆเลย
Means follow. Suivant,
Okay.
follow.
เล็กๆอยู่แล้ว
Tabulation, it will be okay.
โอเคแล้วก็ตัวสุดท้ายเลย
Finish.
Good.
โอเค
นี่เลย
It's the same of this, okay, and valve. And so file import a map. No, files. Yeah, import a map. So here, you can import a picture of a map and also a camel, but I don't have the
Yeah.
Google Earth access
Yes.
here.
เวลาลองเข้าเบราว์มันใช้เป็นไม่ได้
เอาเกิดยังดูไฟล์
So any should be only picture only right
Can be a picture, this one for example, but
Only
not
picture.
interesting for our example.
บ่ได้หรอก
Cancel, please.
only photo
And here, camel, là.
cancel ก่อน
Cancel, just.
cancel เทิงก่อน
Here, you will select the sounding, okay,
ก็
export.
ได้ละ
Well, it doesn't go, okay,
where to save
but you need a connection to Google
Yeah,
Earth
yeah.
first, quoi.
where is the
You see
file
here, click. Here you
แมป
will
ไทย
have to.
แมปไทยเป็นระดับนี้ไง
Yeah, you can.
to
So-
take map
It will be a project map, for example, for you. But here, you will have to go on your KML file. And then you load it and you will have the Google Earth view, for example, here.
อันนี้วิธีการปรับแต่งมัน
ตัวนี้บนมันมีแต่
แล้ว KML ไฟล์ไปใส่เมื่อกี้นี่
ฮะ
เขา export เป็น KML เลย KML ไปใส่มันคืออุปกรณ์มาเซฟ
เอาอีกก็ได้
แต่พอคอมเราพวกนี้
บ่เอามาให้ค่อยสิลองเปิดอยู่คอมค่อยนะ USB ไปใส่ละบราว์ใช่สำหรับใส่ใน desktop
แล้วเอาคอมเอาเรา
เป็น USB น้ำปลาลมนะ
Desktop.
Just with power.
This
อืม
one, you
ของ
mean?
เรานะ
ของเรานี่
So for the software, yes. Also, what you can do, I don't know if you will use it, but it's good for you to know. If we can
Behind you.
choose if you can choose this one, for example, one of the tests, please.
property sounding
No, just select one sounding, yeah. And now we are going to do no more compaction by soil,
so-
soil investigation, for example, just to show you something.
เซเลกตัวนี้แล้วไปเข้าตัวนั้นซอยอินเวสติเกชันโอเค
So no, we cannot change the GPS system.
เยอะ
Only WSG 84.
ครับ
And so normally it's okay for your license.
โปรตีนคนคิด
or 2 meters or
1.5
ไม่
okay. So the machine could be drilling machine, for example, tool helicoidal auger, for example, inclinated integral comments. Add layer. Soil tab here. So you see silty clay. It's no more the Txog classification. It's geological. So click select something.
Sandy gray, sandy gray.
Silty clay, yeah, for example. So description, you can add what you want, and the depth, where is it? For example, until 1 meter. 1. Okay. Another layer. Add layer, for example. Choose another soil. So if the soil is not here, you can create a new one, for example, after. Bottom side 1 meter and 6.6, for example.
1.6.
1.6.
Yeah.
1. Oh, sorry. 1.6. Yeah.
And then if you make a report, for example, to see the difference, there is no more in soil investigation. It's no more a compaction control, of course. Just the number 1. So just click
Unclick.
all
Unclick.
and just select the
Number
test
one.
one. Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
And then you've got the geologic section. And if you go down, you've got
Zoom out.
a different view of compaction control. Okay, for this, I don't know if you will use it, but just to show you.
Geotechnical.
You've got them or?
Yeah, they got them.
Okay.
What's that?
In case of, you just have to open this, open, and here there is a wheel with a resort. Do not touch it, but there is an axe. You put
Lubricate.
like lubric. Yes, that's it. Thank you. Just to do this. A rod. What? Because this box normally, this acquisition box, okay. Normally, if you don't drive on it with a car, there is nothing to do. Don't put it during 2 days in water, of course. But normally, there is nothing to do. This part we have seen, the anvil where you eat, there is nothing to do. Don't cut the cable. Don't do this, of course. There is something to do. Be careful when you make the connection. If it do not come into it, do not force. After the case, well, if it's raining, shut the case, because the water will stay inside the foam. And to finish, the hammer, well, we have seen yesterday, if you broke the one white part, there is other, you've got some spare. And so, no, the rod is, I have a picture when I had the Wi-Fi. You will see, when you will make many tests, at the end, it's going to become difficult to screw the rod with your hands, 2 rods. So it means this part is becoming used. So you have to use, you know this, filière à main?
Yeah.
Or this? You know this? Yeah?
Yes.
So if you want to write, it's a 10 multiplies 100, the screw. It's a classical one. You don't want to write it, no? No? You will remember?
We can measure.
10 yeah, 10 by 100, classical, American. So you use it with hand. You know this filière, I don't know in English.
You workshop how manyตัว
It means you put one of the 2 key here.
กระดาษที่แต่ไปเฮ็ดนะ
You put the thing and you screw completely until the hand, and when you descrew, you have a new, completely new.
I think they have big machine at the workshop.
No, with hand, if you have big machine, it's okay, but with hand, it works very good also.
Yeah, on site, this one.
Yeah.
Better.
Because you will see with the time, this is a thin. I don't know in English well.
Yeah, but I understand.
มันซีเฮียนเขาเลย
So don't throw the rod. It's good again. You just must make it new. Okay. Also, I told you yesterday, if it doesn't come into the anvil, it doesn't want to come. The anvil cannot come into. It means this part has the diameter. Make an expand. Yes. So you just use a piece like this and just. And what can increase also, if you see, you remember this morning, the road were like this when we do a test at the end. It's because we come on a block and then the road do like this. So it's not a problem. That it means that this part is very solicited. So perhaps you could have a road which break here. It can arrive. Also, what could be possible that the road do this? Well, I exaggerate, but it can be possible. Not too possible, but it can exist. If you drive, you go in big rocks,
inside.
and you go. Well, it's possible the road. So that's the road. The cones, yes, the little cones. You know there is a cone. The one we used this morning.
Yep.
When it will be completely rounded, then you change it and you take a new one. But don't throw it also because there is no more the black pinch color. No, it's good. When it's not completely rounded, you continue working with it. What else? So if there is many water, many humidity, perhaps you can make a protection with a plastic, for example, or put some wood
ตัวเด็กของศาสตร์ตัวนี้เนาะ
if there is water on the soil.
เมื่อก่อนเราเครื่อง USB มัน
This one also,
เครื่
yeah.
องมันต้อง
This one, well, there is more isolation. The risk here, if you walk into water, that water comes into. There is something especially here, but in case of, it's better to put something or like this, like the word here. No, that's all. You leave the company.
Yeah.
For example, tomorrow you die. Sorry. I hope so. No, I hope not for you. You die tomorrow, so your license exists, but nobody has your password, for example. So you send us an email. We will delete your license, and that you will give us another email address, and we will generate a new one. Yes.
Email address